this right here, this is like a case study in kind of weird and complicated municipal politics, and especially specifically about taxes, right? So Greenville County has a government, the county government or county council and all of its executive worker people, right? But then you also have the school district, which is, also the county school district. There's only one for the entire county. And Greenville County School District School Board, they are the ones who are talking about doing an impact fee for all new construction, right? So they are the ones who are getting the ball rolling, and they would charge money for any kind of new construction, pay a fee, I guess, per unit of housing, or I assume it's housing. I assume it's also like commercial, industrial. Maybe not. Maybe it's just housing, because factories don't put kids in school. Houses do, I guess, is the thought process. I don't know. But anyway, if they succeed, if they vote it yes, let's go with this, then they would send the impact fee to the planning commission for Greenville County, and if they approve, then it would go to the Greenville County Council itself. So it's just very kind of convoluted. The school board is the one who has the idea. They're the ones who paid this Maryland-based consultant here, a little $60,000 for a study, which was required by state law. So state law says the school district has to pay this consultant some money to do the study, and then they throw it off. They pass it off to the planning commission, and then finally pass it off to the county council. It's just like, okay, very interesting. Now, I do want to just state here that this is another hilarious example of newcomers paying so much more than the longtime residents for the needs of the county, right? They're very careful to say, oh, this is not a property tax. Don't worry, anybody. It's an impact fee. It's not a tax paid on, existing home, so don't worry about it, says Superintendent Burke Royster. But I just want to point out, with the way South Carolina property tax works, every 5 years or so, the area reappraises the properties, the value, and then they base the tax based on that. But the South Carolina law does not even allow them to reappraise it up to the market level. There's like a cap on how much they're able to raise every 5 years or 10 years, something. It's way, way, way below what's market rate. So if you have somebody who's been living in a house for 30 years in your neighborhood, they're going to be paying probably like a third or a fourth of what the newcomers are paying, because when you buy a house, then your property tax appraised value is based on the actual sales value of that. So it's basically the market value, right? Whereas the old timer down the street 30 years ago bought the house, he's going to be paying, the appraised value will not have risen that much. It's constrained by law. So long-time property owners pay pay way less than the newcomers, and here they want to add an extra fee on the newcomers in the form of impact fees. So it's kind of hilarious. They always frame this as, oh, don't worry, property tax people, long-time residents, we're not going to let you get taken advantage of anymore. But actually, it's totally the other way around. They're the ones sitting pretty, and it's the newcomers who are paying the bulk of it.